Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Daniela from Elder and Oak Tarot, and I'm so delighted to offer you the speaker card today because you're going to find out what blessings are happening for you in 2024. So let's have a look at our piles. We have the sheep and blackberry in pile number 1 with the blackthorn ogham stave and the anise seed. We have the bees and pomegranate in pile number 2 with the birch ogham stave and the apricot seed. In pile number 3 we have the wolf and rosehip with the gorse ogham stave and the little hazelnut. Take a moment to make your choice. If you're drawn to more than a pile, that's absolutely fine too. And when you're done with your choice, you can find the timestamps in the info box below that will bring you directly to the beginning of your reading. If you like the content, I would highly appreciate if you could support my channel. Simply leave a thumbs up, drop a comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below if you haven't done it yet so you won't miss any of my new videos. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can find my email in the info box below together with my prices. And if you're interested in my ogham set, I have a couple of them available for sale. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you at the beginning of your reading. Hello my loves and welcome to your reading. If you have picked the sheep and blackberry in pile number 1 with the blackthorn ogham stave and the anise seed. Today we're going to be using the vintage tarot deck for the majority of the reading, and we're also going to be use some tea leaves that I have already drawn for you, as you can see, and one card from the Hedge Witch Field Guide deck. So if you are interested in getting any of these decks, you can find the Amazon affiliate link in the info box below. Simply click on those and it will bring you directly to the place in which you can buy them, and by doing so you're also helping me slightly without any extra cost from your side. So I would say let's start with the tarot, and then we will find the right moment in which we have to introduce the oracle meanings as well and the guidance from the ogham as well. So let's see what blessing is 2024 going to bring to my beautiful group number 1. Please and thank you. What blessing is 2024 going to bring to pile number 1? And thank you for pile number 1. Blessing for pile number 1. Please and thank you. Really hope you guys are doing well, that you have been able to start the year with some hope and good news. And if not so, I hope that this reading is going to bring you some reassurance and guidance and clarity for the future. The world. So that is absolutely great news because it is approaching a new chapter. You just have to wait until you are completely ready to embark upon this new world. With the Queen of Pentacles, it seems like you are quite attached to the material world that you have created for yourself, whether they are actual possessions, financial assets, objects, whether it's the home you're living in, whether it's your job, whether it's the family you're living with, or it seems like something really tangible that you find really hard to let go of. So there is some resistance in embarking upon a new journey, a new trip even. So the world sometimes can be talking about traveling or simply starting fresh, like a complete new life in some cases. And I can see a little bit of resistance at first, but your blessing is that you're eventually going to be able to move away from agitated waters towards calmer waters. So if you have been going through some troubles in whatever area of your life that you cannot have much control about, I feel that you are moving away from it. So there's going to be really good news. You can finally relax, you can finally forget about the past. It's gonna be like a new blank sheet, basically, like a new white canvas where you can paint whatever you want. There is the Wheel of Fortune, so some very unexpected changes are going to happen. So certain things are going to be quite unpredictable for you, but nevertheless they are there as a blessing. So remember this whenever you're going to be showered, by a very sudden change. Remember this reading and the fact that it is happening to serve your highest best. We have the Three of Cups in reverse, which is telling me some of the things you're going to let go of, with this world card, is perhaps some type of superficial fake friendship that are not serving your highest best anymore. Perhaps people that were next to you just because they were popular, or because they could get something out of you, or because simply they were feeling lonely, but your philosophies, your way of looking at life, your beliefs are very different, or simply you were feeding them. Maybe they were narcissistic and they were just feeding on your attention, on your kindness, but they didn't really mean to protect you, to defend you, to cheer up anytime that you had any blessing in your life. They weren't really caring for you. They were just using you. Like, that's only for some of you. Then in that case, you're gonna see some friendship being left behind, and that's absolutely normal. So if you are tempted in this new year to feel like a victim as soon as you realize that you're losing some friendship, please remember of this reading and the fact that this is happening again for your highest best, and this is a blessing, because whenever we let go of things that aren't really serving our highest best, we are making more space for the things that are truly aligned with our soul. We have Three of Pentacles in reverse. So yes, some of the things that used to work in the past are not going to work anymore this new year. Some type of collaborations as well, some type of partnerships are going to close, I feel, for some of you. And I wouldn't be so black and white with these cards normally, but because of the cards surrounding it, I can see that this is a neat cut. Okay, so anything that didn't work anymore, perhaps you had some really annoying colleagues or housemates, or you had to deal with some fake friendship around you, that you had to just tolerate them because they were part of a bigger group of friends that you belong to. I feel that all of this is simply going to shed away from you. Okay, it's not going to be part of your reality anymore. So let's see more. This is the first chapter, like, before embracing new blessings, we have to let go of what doesn't serve us anymore. So I feel that this first layer, this first spread is showing us exactly this, the need for you to accept that certain things are going to be over. Like I always say, tarot is not set in stone. It is showing you the current energies and what you're most likely to manifest in the near future, but it is up to you whether you want to accept those energies, accept that prediction or not. And it is up to you if you want to work towards certain realities that you're about to attract or not. Okay, so because we are free beings with free will, the prediction can change as well. But yes, you totally have the potential to start really fresh if you do embrace this big change. Now let's see more. Let's see more. What blessings are happening in 2024? I would go, like, if this was a private reading, I would go more in details about what is this old world that you're leaving behind. What is this big change that is happening? Tell me more about these people. But because this is a general reading and there's going to be so many people listening to this. It is not, it wouldn't make sense to go so much in details when the specific can differ for all of you. So we're just going to go ahead to ask what other blessings are happening for you in 2024. We have the Hanged Man, Upright, and the Five of Swords. So you know what this means to me is that you are going to give yourself permission to step away from fights, debate, argument, anything toxic. So the Five of Swords is a very chatty energy. There's people perhaps debating about their different opinion, different ideas, and wanted to do things in a different way. And for you, all of this is quite superficial. You feel that is a waste of time, and because you believe that you shouldn't change other people's opinion, and once you are really sure of your opinions, you don't really like to put them on the table, just as a general topic for the evening to be battle on, okay? Because it is sacred, those beliefs are sacred for you, and unless you're sharing them with someone that would truly benefit from hearing your point of view, you don't feel that it is beneficial. Yeah, it would feel like, I don't know, like having some people over and play with your fish that you have in your fish tank, just so that they can have a little bit of fun. For you, those fishes are sacred, so you're not going to use them as a way to entertain your friends, okay? So that's the same way that you see your beliefs and your ethical system. You're not just gonna share it with whoever just for fun, just to have a little bit of just to have something to talk about, basically. So I feel like you're really gonna step into your power there with the Hanged Man. You're stepping away from it. So I feel the one blessing for you is that you will see things from a different point of view. You're gonna start having a different attitude, more sat back, basically. And also you're gonna take some time before sharing your opinion whenever is needed. And you're not gonna be feeling too scared to share your opinion, even if it differs so much from other people's. But I see that you're gonna do it only when it's needed. So like in certain family situation or with really close friends, perhaps in the past you used to please them, to always say yes to whatever they said, to always back them up, to always be on their same side. I feel that with these Five of Swords and the Hanged Man, you're really developing your inner critic, and you're not gonna be scared to share your new direction, your new purpose, your new ideas with the people that you really care about, even though in the past you might have been scared of them walking away from you if you showed that you were quite different from them. So this could be, for example, the same energy that a person would have if they come out in a family about their sexual orientation. And yeah, it's funny, I was kind of choking on my saliva for a minute. So I really feel that that could be the reality for some of you, because you've been holding back most of your life about that particular side of your personality, with the fear that it would choke people, that it would or that it would really create disagreement. And now you're gonna be like, you know what, this is my life, I'm gonna do it anyway. And but you're not gonna share it with anyone, just like I said earlier, to have some topic to talk about. It is going to be something really sacred that you share just when it's needed, but if you do, you're gonna be proud of yourself. Because the Five of Swords represent Aquarius energy, so it's very original. It's a very futuristic type of thinking. let's see what new energies for 2024, what new blessings for 2024. Please and thank you. We have the High Priestess in reverse and the Empress in reverse, followed by the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Temperance in reverse. So yeah, this is kind of energy to work through. Obviously, not everything is going to be kind of handed to us. Not everything is going to be roses and hearts and pink clouds. So there's some work that we have to do, and I really feel that this year you're going to have the opportunity to work on your psychic abilities. I feel that right now they're still quite undeveloped. Perhaps you do have the interest, but they're not fully developed just yet. So you're going to start believing in your gut feelings a lot more. If you have some powers like clairvoyant, clairsentient, and all the other clairs, you are going to have more confidence within yourself, or you have the opportunities to work on building this confidence with the Empress. So if you can, for example, see auras, or if you thought you could but you weren't really giving much thought about it, or if you can speak with the dead, if you can see spirit, if you can predict the future without even using any divination tool, but you weren't really believing in yourself so much and you were just keeping it for yourself, or if you have some what's the word of those dreams where you are kind of stepping out of your body. Oh my goodness, I'm sure that as soon as I turn off the camera it's gonna come to my mind, but right now I don't have it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I feel that you are going to have the opportunity to develop them more. This perhaps is because you're going to attract a different type of tribe. Okay, new group of friends that are going to have similar beliefs as you. With the Empress, you're going to have the opportunity to take care of yourself more, have a much more love towards your body. There is opportunity for you to grow financially, to create sustainable future for yourself, to grow something that is going to be long lasting, and to really embrace your femininity, embrace your divinity, and also, yes, just create abundance in your life. And that's where we connect the abundance card with the hollyhock. The hollyhock is an amazing plant that can be used as natural remedies for lots of problems, like respiratory problems, coughs, and other things. But also it is sanctuary for lots of insects and birds. So it brings food and shelter to a lot of animals. So that's why it is associated with the concept of abundance. In the booklet, they really want to remind us that abundance doesn't necessarily comes with, or shouldn't only be associated with, financial abundance and physical possessions and material wealth. But abundance comes with happiness, friendship, support from family as well, the ability to see beauty in the smallest things. So what health as well. So they really want us to think, reflect upon those topics, upon the fact that abundance is all around us and it comes in so many different forms. Now we also have associated to the abundance card the prosperity from the sheep and blackberry, because the blackberry is look, you know what, I'm going to read the booklet because I think that I could I could give you a few words about this card, but the booklet expresses in such a more poetic way, and it's just such a pity not to read it. So it says, the sheep in Blackberry calls us to focus on our commitments, whether they are to a partner, a job, a creative practice, or a spiritual tradition. Sheep are innocent and vulnerable and must be watched over and guided. Blackberries are symbols of protection with their large brambling thorns. Their abundant fruit also symbolizes prosperity. Combining the energies of the two gives us a direction, honor our promises, allowing them to fruit and flourish. So yes, the main themes for this card is indeed protection, prosperity, and commitment. So it seems like if you do commit to a particular plan, to a particular project, you can be reassured that you're going to be able to pick up the fruits of your labor, and also you're going to receive the protection that is needed for those fruits to come to the very end of their life cycle in such a way that they've been preserved in the meantime, and you can fully enjoy all of the juices of that fruit without it being attacked by any insect. So that is a very, very good omen, and I feel that being associated as well with the star anise, there is a particular dream that you're thinking of, that especially you're thinking to commit to, and this is your sign that if you commit to that particular dream, you're going to collect the fruit of it. Okay, this is going to bear fruit. It's going to bring you prosperity and abundance. I feel that you need to grow your confidence. You need to really develop your confidence and your psychic abilities here, because those are going to be necessary ingredients for those projects to plan out. We have then the Eight of Cups in the reverse position and the Temperance in reverse. Now, it might be that you're going to have, like, please don't curse me for it, but you might have an ex wanting to come back in your life and bringing a little bit of making you feel a little unsettled. Okay, you could have a little bit of shock because they're going to disrupt your balance for a little bit. Someone that is going to try and, walk back on their previous steps. Let's see. Why is this a blessing? Why is this a blessing for pile number 1? Why is this a blessing? It could even be that you are going to have the chance to think again about certain choices that you've made, and you might receive a second chance to do it better. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles clearly reminds me of a person that is showing commitments towards you. Why is this a blessing? So it feels like for some of you, you might have feeling stuck in your life because you were waiting for this person to come and it wasn't coming. So in that case, it's going to be a blessing for you because you really were hoping to create something solid and long lasting with this person, but it has slipped away from you. Okay, so that could be the reason. Let me see if there's any other reason for the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Temperance in reverse. How is that blessing for pile number 1? Something else that I'm seeing here is that event, that person coming back, is going to force you to analyze your mental scheme, your mental patterns, and and change your response to it. So if in the past you were gonna go in freeze modality with this Eight of Swords, feeling like there are no solution, there's nothing I can do about this, I don't know how to fix this, there's no way out, this time you're going to have the opportunity to face the situation head on with some concrete plan and concrete solution. Okay, so that is something that I'm seeing. Let's see. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is someone offering apologies, okay? And offering to indeed, offering a solution, offering a way to fix the problem. We have Judgment. I'm making a mess. We have Judgment, Two of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So what I'm sensing here really loudly is that you're going to have the opportunity to make a big choice, okay? You're going to have to voice out your thoughts and feelings and opinions and intention about this situation. Basically, you're going to be given an opportunity to start fresh again, possibly with this person. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic partner for all of you. Like, it could even be a past job that you have walked away from, or maybe they sacked you, and all of a sudden they realize that you were actually bringing a lot of wealth into the company, and that you were a solid and steady worker that they could trust, and they could rely upon you, and yeah, you've always been honest and honoring the company. So they might come back to you, be like, you know what, we would like to have you. That is going to shock you a little bit. You're going to go in freeze modality definitely with these Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. So for some time you're not gonna make any action, you're gonna simply think about it. Initially you're gonna feel like I'm tied down. Whatever I'm gonna say, it is going to curse me. If I say yes, I'm gonna go back to the problems that I used to have with them. If I say no, they might block any of other opportunities of abundance. Maybe they're not gonna give me a reference for a next job, etc., etc., whatever that is in happening in your mind. And then you're realizing, okay, there is a solution, things are not as bad as they look. Let me just have conversation with myself, basically. Let me just reflect upon it. I wanna listen to my inner voice and see if this is truly what I want to do. So you're gonna be called to make an important decision. And with this Ace of Swords, definitely it does bring new fresh energy, a new fresh beginning. At this point I want to have a look at the Blackthorn. You have to know the album save is a divination tool that I'm using lately. I make this one by myself. If you're interested to buy them, you're more than welcome to send me an email. I might do a video eventually to talk more about them. It's a way in which I receive wisdom from the trees. I am studying them, so I have made a little summary of their meanings. There's 20 staves, so I'm going to read to you the meanings of the blackthorn that I've written down. It says, when you encounter the blackthorn in your reading, it's a sign that you're about to face a forced change, an unavoidable path, some adversities that you have to confront head on. Through challenges, we are born anew, and accepting the darkness is the first step to enlightenment. Be like the blackthorn that thrives in winter when everything else is dying. I have it here on my phone. This poem helps you finding the courage and fortitude you need to overcome the unpredictable events headed your way. So clearly I feel that this is the forced change, something unexpected and unavoidable that you are about to face on. So it could differ from each one of you. For some of you, this could be romantic. For some of you, this could be talking about your career, and it could be talking about anything really. And so there's, I'm not gonna go into the specifics, but it seems like you're gonna be given a new fresh opportunities. It might look really difficult at first to face this decision, but I feel like you're going to be protected and gonna, if you follow your gut feelings, you're gonna make the right decision. Let's see what are the blessings for pile number one. We're gonna finish this spread and then have a look at the tea leaves as well. For pile number one, blessing for 2024. Blessing for 2024. So bright, fresh, new energies. Queen of Cups. Oh, 10 of Swords in reverse. So that's beautiful. You're going to be able to open up your heart again. You're going to be able to, yeah, like if you were close to dating, you're going to start feeling open to dating again. You're going to start being able to trust people again. Allow them to hold you, allow them to listen to your most private inner feelings, and you're gonna feel soft again with this Queen of Cups. There's gonna be lots of self-love as well. Ten of Swords is a lot of healing. So if you have felt betrayed in the past from either romantic partners or friends or colleagues or family members, you are, if you have felt did I say stabbed in the back? If you felt like people really didn't respect you and they walk all over you, you're gonna finally heal those wounds. So any negative thoughts that you have created because of those past behaviors, because of the things that they have done to you, you're going to be able to remove them. So any of those, it's funny how this card ended up on top of the Eight of Swords. So this does speak indeed about, you know, having some negative beliefs as well that are holding you back. So if you're given back these opportunities, whether it's from a past job or a relationship, you're going to feel like, what if I'm not good enough for it? That's why the inner lack of balance with the Temperance in reverse. You're gonna feel like, have they made a mistake? Do they really want me back? So that's gonna be the resistance at first, but I feel that you're gonna be given this new opportunity to rethink about yourself, about the fact that you had no guilt in the things that happened to you in the past, or that whatever beliefs people had over you, they were oftentimes just projection, yes, about themselves. So they weren't really saying much about you, but mostly everything about them. So there's gonna be a beautiful journey of self-love and accepting love from other people as well. Okay, so very beautiful. I feel like it's time to have a look. I'm too curious. Let's have a look at the tea leaves that came out. You have great good fortune, which makes so much sense with the abundance and prosperity card. We have older man, dealing a relationship with an older man. That could be either a partner, your ex-partner, or your ex-boss, previous boss, etc. So it could be that this man is going to offer you an opportunity for you to be receiving abundance again. Okay, so you're gonna feel extremely lucky because this man is going to choose you again for whatever they can offer you. There is involvement with the law. Perhaps this is a job in the law department, in politics, or if you were waiting to hear good news from the court, you will receive it. Perhaps this is as well you winning a case, and that's where the money will come from. That's where the fortune will come from. And so I'm hearing for some of you, that person, you know, might come back, might might come back, ask you if you want to start things over. And at first, it's going to make you feel agitated because you might feel unsafe with this person. And then the Knight of Pentacles could represent you feeling like you have a new plan for your life, and you know that it does not involve them, and also you know that you're gonna win the case basically. So you're gonna have finally the ability to close that chapter entirely, because we had the World in reverse, so that could be you starting fresh and not being connected with this person ever again, perhaps just seeing them in court, so that everything is gonna be settled for the last time, and that's gonna be it. Judgment could even be you, having to speak on a microphone to the judge and the audience. And so let me know in the comments. I'll be very, very curious. The Two of Swords would make sense in that sense as well, because it's like feeling in a way tied, that whatever you're going to say is going to have a remarkable repercussion, and you have to be very careful looking within you to think about the wisest thing to say. So let's see what else we have. Feeling tied down. Oh my goodness, we've just been saying feeling tied down there. Absolutely incredible. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Something important such as a new job or a raise. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I didn't consider that. It could be the, that particular man, if it's a career situation, is not offering you your previous job again. It's not offering you to come back. It's simply giving you a raise, which at first you're gonna be like, what, me? Are you sure? Did you not pick the wrong person? There's gonna be a reconciliation. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. That's a lovely prediction for sure. And Throne, position of authority, and that makes sense with the Empress as well that we had underneath. So I feel that you guys might have had some difficult years previously this, in which you had to face some problems, and perhaps you've had a lot of abuse that has attacked your inner confidence, and that's why you might have felt so scared to share your original thinking, to express your opinion. You might have closed up your heart and lost the ability to trust people because of all of this. And I feel that things are finally changing. There's gonna be a fresh new beginning. You're gonna be receiving new opportunities, perhaps a raise, perhaps a new job, some reconciliation with someone. If for you this is a romantic situation and you really, really wanted to reconcile with that ex, you're going to have that chance. There is going to be a particular legal situation in which you're going to succeed, and you're going to feel like the boss of yourself as well with this authority card, position of authority. So really, really good cards, I have to say. I'm so excited for you. I feel that we are ready to end it here. If you'd like to know more about your year, I'd love to help you through a reading in which we're going to do the wheel of the year. We could look into the specific prediction of each month, and we could look into your specific theme, like your romantic life, your career, etc, etc. So whatever theme you're particularly interested into, or if you want to look at them all, so get in touch if you want to have a more specific look into this new year 2024, and how is it going to be look specifically for you. But these general energies seems to be really, really promising. I hope they have been giving you some guidance and clarity. Let me know if you like them. Send a comment if you like, and any possible way that you have to support this channel, it would mean a whole lot to me. So whatever makes you feel more comfortable, there's plenty of ways for you to support me. Have a look at the info box below as well, and check me out on social medias. And yes, I'm going to wish you a very, very happy 2024, and I wish you the very, very best in all of your endeavors. Big hugs and much love. Hello, my loves, and welcome to your reading. If you have picked the bee and pomegranate in pile number 2 with the birch ogham stave and the apricot seed. Today we're going to be using the tarot vintage or vintage tarot for the majority of the reading, plus the guidance from a few tea leaves that I have already drawn for you, and one card from the Hedge Witch Field Guide. And you have got the wild rose with the keyword clarity. So I would set these articles on a side for now and start with tarot. Then whenever it's going to be the right time, I will feel guided to reveal the tea leaves. But for now, let's get the tarot out. So what blessing is 2024 going to bring to you? Pile number 2, please and thank you. Oh my goodness, did you see what just flew out of the deck? The 10 of Cups. This makes me so happy for you. This is the wish fulfilled card. Everything that you ever been wishing for is going to happen. And there is a main focus especially on a happy home, a happy family. So if you were thinking to move out of your house, getting into a new house, if you were thinking to move to the countryside or become off the grid even, having a more wholesome life, or if you were hoping to have kids, I feel that all the burdens are going to be lifted, because now this bunch of cards just jump out as well. So all the burdens that you were having regarding this topic, perhaps you felt like it was going to be too hard to do this move. Perhaps you felt like you didn't have the physical or mental energy to do the move. Or perhaps you were feeling burdened by the fact that maybe you were thinking that you cannot have kids, or this can also indicate relationship life. So moving in with your partner, perhaps there were some burdens there. Okay, so all of it is going to be dissipating, all of those burdens. We have the Sun card, which is blessing your whole year with positive, vibrant energy. This card is going to realign you with the wishes of your inner child. Okay, this card is giving you permission to dream again and to feel optimistic. Okay, so if before, whenever you were focusing upon your dreams, you were having this heavy kind of stone sitting over your chest, feeling that you were probably being naive and that you were probably being delusional, all of that is going to be lifted. You're going to be feeling optimistic, but in a realistic way. That's what I'm seeing. And talking about realistic, look who's coming to see us. The king of realism, the king of practical life, material life, the King of Pentacles. So this is definitely telling me that you, first of all, you're going to be sitting on a real strong foundation, talking about financial resources. Okay, so you're going to feel like you're going to have plenty of money to do and achieve all the things that you want. You're also going to be feeling in control of your life. You're going to feel as well very certain about your long-term plans. Okay, you're not simply going to start a project and then change your mind throughout the process of materializing. You're not just experimenting. You know exactly that if you step onto this train, you're going to reach a destination. You're never going to get out of that train because you're very solid about it, okay? So you've been wishing for a long time to finally achieve this type of structure and stability. Also, the King of Pentacles cares for the benefit of everyone involved. So I feel that you will be the one, kind of taking care, yes, of the needs of your family or your partner as well. And you're going to feel very confident in that ability that you can keep safe everyone that is involved, and that you're not only safe, but you can actually make them happy by satisfying their needs, especially practical material needs. Okay, so if you want to uh, offer an education to your kids, for example, um, you're going to feel like you have the right savings for them to start college, for example. Or if you want to treat your partner with a luxurious jewelry or whatever, bags or whatever it is that she would like to have, you're going to feel like you can offer that to her. Okay, so there's going to be plenty of light being spread over your ability to accumulate finances, ability to save, and ability to spend as well, with a peaceful heart, knowing that everything is gonna come back 7 times, that type of feeling. Which, by the way, is a trick that you can do. Whenever you buy something, you can write on the receipt, this is gonna come back to me 7 times more. So you basically are releasing that burden that you might have anytime that you buy something, by writing that sentence. And removing that burden helps so much, because instead of sending to the universe the energy that you are having less and less money, you give the opposite message, that you have more and more. Every time you spend money, more and more will come back to you. So if that is the reality that you are projecting, that will become your actual reality. So that's just a little tip. Then we have the Magician. So this is believing in your skills and abilities, in your competence and knowledge, and also, feeling like you have all of the tools and resources and assets to achieve what you want. This is really there's a lot of confidence for sure in the Magician, and especially there is this knowing that law of attraction is an actual thing that actually works. That the Magician knows certain laws of the universe, and it knows how to put them in practice. That's what I'm seeing here. And you can see the wand as well is connecting the spiritual realm with the earthly realms. So this is knowing how to use those laws of the universe in this earth. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. We have the Empress as well. This is in reverse, so I feel that it is a process. Okay, being in reverse, it seems like right now you haven't embodied the energy of the Empress, or you haven't attracted this Empress in your life just yet, who is about to get closer and closer in your life. But I feel that this is like a task for this year, to feel that you do have the abilities and skills to step into this energy. Now, what is the energy of the Empress? It's first of all very caring and very nourishing. This can be the energy of a mother, okay? Someone that wants to become a mother, wants to have kids. I just realized, no, I thought the cards were tilted. Maybe they're fine. So is the energy of someone that wants to take care of something else or someone else. So wants to become a mother, or it could simply be someone that wants to have a pet, or someone that wants to be a plant parent, or someone that wants to grow a garden, or someone that has a big project for her community. So or a desire for even to plant trees for the country. Anything that brings nourishment, care, prosperity, and growth. Okay, so the Empress has these skills. Also, the Empress has a really positive connection with her body. So this could even be you feeling that this year you're going to have the right intention and the right skills to get in shape with your body and achieve whatever particular desire that you have with your body, whether it is gaining weight or whether it's losing weight or whether it's getting more tonic or whether it's simply being healthy, having a healthy diet, or having more introducing more exercise in your life. So that's something like that. That definitely seems like is one of your tasks. It's not simply going to happen. It's not simply going to fall from the sky. You have to put work, and that's why it's in the reverse, because you shouldn't take it for granted. Now I feel compelled to talk about the bee and pomegranate, and I actually would like to read the booklet for you, because because it's pretty, and anything that is written in this booklet is very coincide. You say coincide, like quite in a small sentences. They have such a beautiful way to express things anyway, in a very short way. So be patient with me. The page is here. The bee and pomegranate calls us to create with purpose. Bees are known for their hard work and industriousness. The phrase busy as a bee derives from Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, written in the 14th century. Pomegranates are tough-skinned and difficult to open, but once their exterior is pierced, hundreds of seeds burst forth, signifying fertility and abundance. Like, I would have never even thought of that. So that is so beautiful, that the way that they express things. I have to change batteries, so I'll be back in a second. So yeah, that's such a lovely way to describe the pomegranate. Really tough skin, but once you finally open it, there's so much abundance coming out of it. So this is going to be the blessing of you after working really hard on whatever you want, after allowing yourself to pierce this tough exterior skin. You're going to be receiving so much abundance. So it might feel a little tedious and difficult at first, but then you're gonna be rewarded so well. And yes, I feel that with the bee and the birch as well, which represents a new beginning and cleansing from the past, your blessing is that you're going to feel extremely productive this year, and that you're going to be rewarded for that productivity. Also beautiful that we have the apricot seed as well, because to me it represents potential, because every seed has the potential within them to create a beautiful tree that will bear fruits in this case. So again, to me this represents the potential that exists in every new beginning. Also kind of looks like a brain, so it could be that this year you're going to have the opportunity to be very cerebral and to use your intelligence a lot, and perhaps your work or your activity or whatever hobbies that you are interested in requires a lot of brain activity, a lot of thought. Also, I'd love to read the message of the birch, because I've been researching the meanings of the poems from different sources, and I ended up writing this little summary that included the main concept that I could see repeating from one source or another. So for the birch, it says, I have it here on my phone: the birch prepares the ground for a fresh new beginning by eliminating negative energies and stuck patterns that are not serving you anymore. It encourages a pioneer attitude, it helps the introvert to step out of the crowd, and it provides the energy and confidence to embark on a new adventure. By the way, if you're interested to learn more about OM, I have created an OM reel for each single OM on my Instagram page, so you can listen to that summaries in the reels as well. And if you're interested to get an OM set for yourself, let me know. I do make them myself, so send me an email if you're interested and I'll tell you more about it. Eventually I might do a video all about the OMs, because someone asked as well. So yes, like the birch says, you're removing some negative energies, negative mental patterns, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here. You're removing these burdens so that you can open the door to manifest everything that you wanted. This is such a positive spread. You also have clarity. We have to say that in order to use the law of attraction properly, we need a lot of mental clarity about what is it that we want to attract. So the more specific you are, the more specific the manifestation is going to be. So that's, I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's get more tarot cards, and then when I feel ready, I'll pick the tea leaves as well. What other blessings for pile number 2, please? And thank you for 2024. Just a little reminder why I shuffle, that if you're interested to get a private reading for yourself, you can do so by simply sending me an email. You can find my prices in the info box below. Payment is going to happen through PayPal, and everything is super easy. There's different prices based on the length of the video. It's normally recorded, pre-recorded videos that I upload on YouTube as an unlisted link. But if you're ever interested to get a video chat, that is possible as well. Or if you live in Dublin and would like one-one reading, face-to-face reading, that is possible as well. Blessing for pile number 2 for 2024. We have the High Priestess in the reverse position, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. Very interesting. High Priestess, again, some inner work that needs to be done in 2024 in order to get more in touch with your psychic abilities and your intuition, or work through your shadows, your subconscious, okay? So I feel that this is telling me you're going to have the opportunity to do all of this. So if you want to learn more about esoteric matters, metaphysic matters, if you want to learn more about, astrology, Reiki, tarot, hypnotherapy, or whatever that is that it inspires you and that is quite paranormal, you're going to have the opportunity to do so. If you want to learn about how to harness the energy of the moon, because anytime that there is a new moon, anytime that there is a full moon, there's really intense energies that we can use again to manifest our dreams. So something that I used to be doing, I'm not very good at that anymore lately, just getting distracted. But for some time I used to write a wish list every new moon, and also writing next to it a list of things that I wanted to send my love to, and a list of things that I was grateful for. That was my little ritual to harness the energy of the new moon in the best way I could. So that is a little suggestion there. There is Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be that you're going to be faced with a particular decision. Should I continue where I am? Should I continue on this path? Should I continue basically nourishing certain things that I have been working on up until now, perhaps for a very long time already? Or should I give up? Should I start something new? Okay, this is a really deep reflection that you have to do, that you have to speak with yourself, listen to your inner voice. That's why the High Priestess is here, because you have to face this decision, kind of like, should I continue tending to this garden, or should I start over? Because maybe I made some mistakes there, and no matter how long I'm gonna wait, probably the fruits are not gonna be very big or juicy. Or should I start new? And the High Priestess is going to help you decide what's right from what's wrong for you. So nobody else really can make that decision for you. Probably that is the reason as well why the High Priestess is in reverse, because this is going to be the answer is not going to be written in any book. It's not something that you can learn. It's not something that is accepted by society, and like you can simply, anybody could tell you what's right from what's wrong in this particular situation. No, it is something very personal. You are the only person that can understand, what you should invest upon. Let's see what other blessings for 2024 for pile number 2. Please and thank you. We have the Hanged Man. You're going to have a lot of time in your hands to see things from a different perspective, to come out of certain pessimism and negative feelings that you've had in the past. So it could be that you were invested in a particular project or job or relationship, whatever that was, that wasn't making you feel very happy anymore, wasn't giving you excitement. You were quite bored of it, and no much was coming out of it. You started wondering, why am I even doing this? It started being like a repetitive cycle that wasn't really giving you any inspiration or excitement. But I feel that you're gonna have some time out, whether that is a holiday, whether that is a gap year. You're going to have the possibility to step away from it. It's like when you step out of the earth and see from a different planet, as if it's something that we can do every day. I don't know why I said that, but like, it's like, yeah, seeing the planet from the space and everything look so different. It puts in perspective certain problems that we have, and so you're going to change perspective, and that is going to help you to get out of this moody phase in which you weren't really happy or satisfied about what you had. The problem of being in this modality is that often even though you might get offers from the universe, you are not in the right mental place to accept them or to even notice them. So it is important to be in a more positive mentality, where you keep believing that miracles happen all the time, and that you're worthy of love, that you're worthy of luck, that things can change in 5 minutes. A whole life can change in 5 minutes, and so can happen for you as well. So I feel that you're going to be blessed with this opportunity to step away from whatever is it that you are bored with, okay, and connect more with your inner self, with your intuition, your inner voice, and enhance your psychic abilities as well. Or learn more about topics that interest you more. Perhaps if you are an engineer and you have to do with numbers every day, eventually you realize this is too scientific for me, and I want to learn something that brings a little more magic in my everyday life, okay? So I want to learn Reiki, for example, that type of thing. Okay, so it really feels like you're onto something, you're onto achieving some particular dream, and it is good to feel bored and unsatisfied. I understand that as a blessing, because it is pushing you to get out of the comfort zone. It is pushing you to embrace something new. So that's good. Let's see if there's anything else for pile number 2. Oh, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant and the 2 of Wands. Now, I really see that one of the blessings for 2024 is that you are either going to receive some opportunities of traveling abroad, or starting a new project. You're going to be able to see your future at a certain length. Like, you're going to be able to predict your future in a way. So whether a new opportunity is going to be given to you, it is going to allow you to understand how your life is going to develop in the next few years. So you're going to have this beautiful ability of foresight. You're not going to simply live day by day, not knowing what the next day is gonna come. You're going to have a set plan. It could even be that you have created it, because you are the King of Pentacles, like we saw before, and he has really good planning abilities, and he loves to plan the future ahead. So that would make sense. I can see with the 2 wands, you're definitely going to be blessed with this intention to look towards the future, to expand your horizon, and embrace some new opportunities for yourself, perhaps embark upon a new project. There could be travel involved, but not necessarily for all of you. The world is definitely a symbol of traveling there. It could even be that you're going to learn more about more cultures or learning a new language. There is something with the Hierophant that is quite connected to tradition or to an institution. So it could very well be that you're going to as well sign on to a college. Okay, maybe that is part of your dreams. Maybe you decided to end a course so that you can take some time off, rethink your life, and sign on to a new course that is more aligned with your soul purpose, something like that. Or maybe you are working loads and you decided that you want to start traveling for a few months and step away. But definitely the Hierophant is telling me that you could be involved with some type of institution and accept certain tradition. Maybe you're following the tradition of your parents. Maybe all of your siblings, as soon as they turned 17, they had like an abroad experience where they did the last year of college or the year before last of college abroad, being welcomed in a new family and learning a new language, something like that. That's what I've been called to say. There could be, for some of you, a prospect of getting married as well, because the Hierophant does show that as well, to promise in front of an institution. So that could be the church or the law in general. Like if you want to have what's the name when it's not a religious wedding? I don't know the name right now, but so yeah, whatever type of wedding it is, like you're still signing a legal document and responding to certain tradition and rules. So that could be for some of you, and because we have the 10 of Cups as well, that would make a lot of sense as well. It could be that you've been living together already, but perhaps in the city, and you want to make a big move and move to the countryside, or having a bigger home and things like that. So I definitely see that there are some big changes here. You're gonna have the possibility to listen to your intuition, to take some time off, to release any negative emotions that you had about it, kind of cut old branches there as well that are not serving anymore. So you're trimming, you're pruning, branches that are not really being fruitful. So that is really, really good news. You're going to be very productive. The birch represents cleansing from the past and embracing new beginning. Lots of clarity about the future, lots of potential. Really, really beautiful. So I feel like it's time to finally reveal these tea leaves. We have the stork as the first one, which is news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So that makes a lot of sense with everything we've been saying. Then we have older woman dealing or relationship with an older woman. It could be that you're going to be hired by an older woman. It could be that you're going to partner up with an older woman for this new business idea. It could be that you're going to have a baby and your granny's gonna be taking care of it for the first few months. If you have difficulties, you're gonna have her support. We have finger warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So it could be that this older woman is going to warn you so that you can prepare yourself in the face of this issue, so that you can face it better. We have grasshopper situation in the balance that require careful handling. So it is not that she's saying you're going to be doomed, that there's going to be big problems and you won't have the solution. No, she's simply giving you the warning so that you can handle the situation carefully here. But that is going to allow you to bring them back to balance, so that is good news. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. That is impressive because that is exactly the energy of the King of Pentacles. He doesn't like to rush things. He wants to go slowly and steadily indeed. So that is very beautiful to see. We have ladder, climbing towards success, and that again makes a lot of sense because with that Seven of Pentacles, that Four of Cups as well, I could really see you perhaps getting bored or unsatisfied in your position and wanting to do something to improve it. So yes, even having like a promotion could make sense. Either starting a complete new activities or introducing some other side activity or traveling like I said, or simply climbing up towards success. So that there's definitely an improvement there. And then heart, love, deep affection and caring, which makes so much sense because of the Ten of Cups that we have gotten. So there's a lot of happy feelings there about your romantic life. And finally, carrot, opportunity or windfall. Guys, I'm so excited about your ear. Sorry, I sometimes mispronounce year and ear, so I'm so excited about your ear. Weird. I mean, sorry about that. I'm still learning English properly. And let me know in the comments down below if this resonated with you, if brought you some joy and excitement like it did to me. And if you'd like to get like the Wheel of Fortune reading with me or a private reading about any type of topics that you're interested into, simply send me an email. I'm so happy that I've been able to do this reading for you. Thank you so much for being patient with me and with my rhythm of uploading, which is not always regular. And I hope to see you again in the next video, and I wish you a wonderful 2024. Much love. Hello my loves, and welcome to your reading. If you have picked the Wolf and Rosehip in pile number 3 with the Gorse, Owam Stave and the little hazelnut. Today we're going to be using the Vintage Tarot deck for the majority of the reading with the help of some tea leaves that I have already drawn for you, plus one card from the Hedge Witch Field Guide, that in this case for you is the Sage with the keyword Purify. We are going to start first of all by using the tarot, so I'm going to place the tea leaf on the side. We're going to get them back whenever the reading calls for them, probably towards the end of the reading, like it happened with the other two readings, pile number 1 and pile number 2. We're also going to be talking about all of these beautiful elements, but whenever, again, we feel called to do so. Now, what blessing is 2024 going to bring you for pile number 3? Please and thank you. Blessings for pile number 3. I have already been shuffling this deck, meditating on the energies in pile number 3, but we're going to do it again together. Blessings for pile number 3. Okay. By the way, if you're interested in getting any of these decks, you can find the Amazon affiliate link in the info box below. Oh, we have the King of Swords as a blessing for pile number 3. So this could be representing a particular person that is going to enter your life with the qualities of the King of Swords, or it could be that you are going to be embracing the qualities of the King of Swords, and that is going to be your blessing. We're going to be definitely speaking more about the details of this, what does it mean, but let's get the other cards first. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. That's very interesting to see, because when is it upright, it means like some offer, some money coming in to you from the external world, or an opportunity, but in this case it seems like you are giving it to someone indeed. So that means that you are sitting in a position of authority this year, and you will be able to have the power to offer opportunity or money to others. So this really sees you as a position of a boss. So perhaps this year you're going to sitting on a, you're going to perhaps accept some type of leadership. Perhaps you're going to be receiving a promotion that sees you as the manager of whatever area that you're working in. Let's get more details for pile number 3. I'm so excited. You have the sun, and it's so funny because it's in the same position as the sun that was in pile number 2. So that is a nice coincidence. I'm wondering if that means that you should be listening to that pile as well. Oh my goodness, look how many cards just flipped out of the deck. So we're going to definitely get them. We have the 9 of Cups, which is always beautiful to see. Same as the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. That's interesting. And then more cards that we're going to look later or shuffle again. Perhaps this is the best since we have already enough cards now to work with. Okay, so definitely what I'm seeing is that, like you said, like I said earlier, you're going to be sitting in a position of authority. So you could be accepting a position of a boss here or type of manager. Okay, and it could even be that you're simply becoming self-employed, even though I mostly see that concept with other court cards, not necessarily with the King of Swords. So the qualities of the King of Swords is definitely someone that is cerebral, that is very logical, very rational, that loves study, loves reading, is very good with words. So definitely very good at expressing their thoughts and ideas and opinions and beliefs. They're also very direct, so they're not scared to tell you what they think, and they're also not, they don't mind giving orders to others if they have to. They definitely are a beneficial figure because it's a pride, so they do care for the well-being of everyone involved. As you can imagine, the king has to take care of the well-being of the whole village, of the whole community. So that is the same for the King of Swords. So it's a figure that, yes, is going to receive a lot of respect, and sometimes it can be intimidating to be facing the King of Swords, but nevertheless it is a very fair figure. Okay, and also has a lot of mental clarity about the future, about what is trying to achieve, and also, yes, a person that doesn't really get lost in the emotional aspects of life. It just goes straight to the point. So for some people it might not be what I mean is, what I'm trying to say is that certain people would prefer a less direct approach, or would prefer to receive a bit of emotional support as well. That's not what you get with the King of Swords. So if you see yourself in this type of person, I feel that most likely this represents you. If you feel that this is not you at all, then this could be representing a person that is going to show up in your life, and they are going to be giving this opportunity to you, or could be the opposite, that you're going to give it to them. But it could be as well that with the Ace of Pentacles, there is an opportunity for you to grow inward rather than outwardly. Okay, so it is an investment, the Ace of Pentacles, but if it is inward, if it is in reverse, it could be talking indeed about an inner investment, Perhaps also you are deciding to start a course that is going to expand your knowledge about a specific topic in which you can become an expert. So that's something that I'm seeing here. There is definitely a lot of blessings for you with the Nine of Cups and the Sun, because what I'm seeing here is that your wishes are going to be fulfilled. Okay, each cup here represents one wish of yours or a need of yours, and all these cups are going to be filled up for you. So that means all of your wishes will be fulfilled. This is such a nice position indeed. This person is sitting really quietly and proud of himself, because indeed you have earned all of this. It didn't just happen fallen from the sky because you're lucky. You have earned this. You've gone through a really long journey. The Nine of Cups is nearly at the end of the journey of the cups, because the last card would be the 10, which represents completion. So you've gone through a lot, and finally life is rewarding you. The Sun means that there's going to be lots of happy moments for you, and a lot of mental clarity, a lot of serenity. So I feel that there's going to be a lot of peace in your mind, and you're not going to have to deal with lots of problems. Not at all. This year is going to be just for you to enjoy all of the little moments of life. Also spend lots of time by yourself, perhaps investing your money in yourself, because the Nine of Cups also allows you to treat yourself, spend money in luxurious things as well, or activities, or going to a spa treatment, whatever you feel like. You have earned it, and you can manifest this wish for yourself. So I feel that you're going to be having the last word on things as well. People might have to ask your permission, because you have earned such respect. Also, there is a 10 of Pentacles. So, to be honest, yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun. It tells me that you could be receiving a big sum of money as well. I would prefer to see the Ace of Pentacles upright if it was that case, but nevertheless, 10 of Pentacles represents completion in your financial areas, or in your material practical area, or in your anything that represents material wealth. So your house, your material possessions, material assets, savings, things like that, and also your family environment, family home, because there is like a couple here with 2 dogs and a kid. There is a structure of a building. There's also a grandfather figure here, so all the generations are included in this card. So yes, it could be that you're going to receive some type of inheritance, perhaps. Maybe that's the reason why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It could be that it is not per se a new beginning. It is not per se investing on a new project, or a new beginning, or starting a new path, but it is receiving this money, even though with the sadness and the grief that something has ended. So that could be that perhaps this figure represented by the King of Swords has left your life already, and you know about it, but now you're going to receive the positive consequences of this inheritance. It doesn't have to be for all of you. I feel that you would have already known about this person passing away, so it's not going to be like something new. If that's your case, then it could be talking about inheritance, but not necessarily for all of you. Nevertheless, you're gonna be fine financially. That's what I'm seeing. 10 of Pentacles, it's the best card that you could get if you're feeling stuck in terms of your financial life, if you're feeling worried about money, about your income, about reaching the end of the month, being able to pay the bills, being able to keep maintaining your house, or your families, or your kids. So everything is definitely going to develop in such a way that you can feel safe and secure. Okay, so there's going to be plan B, plan C, security net, holding you. There's nothing that you should worry about. Actually, I feel you're going to feel so well that you might end some type of partnership here that you might have kept in the past because it would allow you to bring more money, and like yeah, like a business partner or something like that. But now you can seize this partnership to exist because you're fine now. So that could even be like a financial advisor. Maybe now you don't need them anymore because you're fine. Or it could be an architect. They helped you to finalize, the maybe renovation of your home, and now your home is finally going to be finished. Okay, so you can finally move into this beautiful home in which you have invested lots of money. This could also be it with the Ace of Pentacles. Instead of you being receiving money, you have invested this money into your house, and so yes, they're gonna feel like you have to run a tight ship at the beginning, maybe with this King of Swords, having a really good plans, and so being quite severe and modest with what you spend at the beginning of the year. But then you can see the beautiful results of this investment, because yes, maybe your bank account might be a little bit slimmer, but you're going to be so happy in this new home or in your renovated home. And yeah, this could even be that you're not gonna be with housemates anymore if you were sharing, because the Three of Pentacles definitely does speak about collaboration, partnership, or like having to deal with a second or third person, and funding agreements together, funding harmony, making things work. So because it's in reverse, it tells me perhaps you don't have to live with housemates anymore, and you can live by yourself, or you don't have to live with your parents anymore. You can live with your partner and create a family if you wish. So that's so beautiful. There's Purify as well with the Sage. So I feel that you're going to cleanse yourself from the past, whatever happened in the past that might have been of a burden or a bad negative experience, toxic experience. You're going to purify from it. So this is going to feel like a new chapter where you are allowing yourself to be happy. We have the Wolf and Rosehip as well. I'm going to read you the beautiful message from the booklet about that card because they're just so pretty. So it says, the wolf travels in a pack, protecting its family and community. Like the hound, the wolf signifies loyalty and commitment. Relatedly, the rosehip is a source of food but also a symbol of love, as it is the berry produced by the rose plant. Its combined associations with nourishment and affection make it an emblem of familial love and care. So again, there is this concept of family that we see, committing to your family, protecting your family, and being loyal to your family, and having a lot of love and affection and nourishment. So beautiful. There is another message here for the Upright card. You are called to be a mentor. Who among your pack might need your counsel? Taking a leadership role. Oh my goodness. Taking a leadership role in community activism is another way to lead like the wolf. So that's another interesting aspect that we can associate to the King of Swords. You taking a leadership role in a community activism. And that's why, it could be that you're offering your money to a charity for a charity cause, and that is going to make you feel so happy, because you feel like you're granting wishes for other people as well. So that's so beautiful, and you're nourishing the community. And yes, the Ten of Pentacles does as well speak about creating a bigger network, like neighbors, friends, family, etc. It's all included in the Ten of Pentacles, having this solid security net that is not just created by money but also by people being around you. So knowing the right people that can help you for a particular favor or whatever it is. So that is very, very interesting that the leadership role is being mentioned again, and also the family life. I would have a look now at the gorse. Now you have to know I make these ogham stave by using fallen branches that I collect in my area. So if you're interested to get an ogham stave set made out of 20 staves for yourself to get more in touch with trees and receiving their wisdoms, you are welcome to send me an email and I'll be super happy to send you a set. I have a limited amount. Probably now there's a couple of them being made, so not a whole lot, but feel free to do so. I am researching the meanings of this from lots of different sources, and to make it easy as well for all of you to use them, I have created a little summary of meanings for each one of these, and you can find them as well on my Instagram page. So let's gather the one for the gorse. I'm gonna read it out loud. I have it here on my phone. The gorse brings a rise in life force energy that can be expressed in many different ways, like inspiration, passion, lustiness, renewal, or even cleansing. However, it warns us of the risk for this life force to burn out when it cannot find a proper direction to be channeled into, and this could cause complications, unhealthy behaviors, and even danger. The gorse can also indicate gathering, necessary journeys, and movement. It can be used as an amulet for easy journey, removing obstacles from our path, and even physiotherapy. Now, there's a few words here. Removing obstacles from our paths plus cleansing, so definitely I would associate with the sage. And then something else that I have seen here, yes, this life force energy that comes from the gorse, that if you don't give a direction to it, if you don't give it a proper a proper direction for this energy to develop, it could turn into unhealthy behavior. So basically this is saying it's much better to be busy with some type of purpose than don't having any purpose at all. Now you have a lot of this energy and you have to do something about it, okay? So that makes perfect sense, because the swords as well is directing your energy in clear action, okay, from the King of Swords. And so I see that all of this energy that you have accumulating in the past, finally now you can redirect it for a good purpose. So that makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of potential as well with the hazelnut, and also the hazelnut represents wisdom, which I'm sure you have a lot of it and you are going to feel confident about it as well. So let's grab more cards now to see what more blessings should we see in 2024 for pile number 3, please and thank you. Also, if you're ever interested in getting a personal reading, feel free to send me an email. It is a really nice time of the year in which we could do a particular spread called the Wheel of the Year, where we can have a little prediction for each month ahead, which is very interesting. Please and thank you for pile number 3, blessing for 2024. We have the Magician in reverse and the Moon. So you're gonna have the chance to really dive deep within your subconscious, perhaps as well enhancing your psychic ability. The Moon really brings secrets back up to surface, or yes, it allows you to get to know yourself a lot deeper. Because the Magician is in reverse, this tells me that you will have the opportunity to dive deep into the reason why you might have felt not so confident in the past, or you might have not felt safe to step onto your leadership abilities. Okay, you might have not felt like taking some bigger responsibilities. You might have not felt like following your call or having a bigger purpose, just because you might have had some negative beliefs about yourself. Because the Magician in reverse, yes, it can be speaking about yeah, feeling not really able to do certain things that you would have liked to do. And the moon is simply like a psychotherapy session. So you pull out from the most depth of your soul all of the reason why you might behave in a way or another. So it's going to be very nice. You might actually go to psychotherapy. You might gift yourself a beautiful cycle of introspection, so that will help you as well to step into your power with the magician. Because when the magician is upright, it does speak about someone that has full confidence about their skills and ability, knows that they have all the equipment and tools and resources that they need in order to achieve their dreams, and they know as well how to connect the spiritual realm with the earthly realm. So it's like they are being guided by spirits or by a higher power to act. So they feel really aligned with their soul and with their soul purpose. It's like they feel like they have something to teach to others. And also it does speak about using certain law of the universe to make things happen. Like the law of attraction is very embedded, is a concept that is very embedded in the magician card. So perhaps you're going to learn about all of these abilities that we have to shape our future, if we just embrace a little bit of magic in our life. Then let's see what else we have. We have the Five of Swords. So let's see what is clarified by the Six of Cups in the reverse position. So this can be talking about some type of reconciliation with a person from the past that you might have do you say broken a bridge with? What is not the right word, isn't it? Anyway, you might have cut off communication with this person from the past. There might have been some misunderstanding, some disagreement, some bad things might have been said, perhaps because of the ego. The ego wanted to be right. So I feel that in this card, there could be an opportunity for you to drop the sword and finally make peace with this person and agree to disagree. Okay, so someone from the past might come back for a good reason to reconcile in that way. And there's a lot of nostalgia that you have carried in your life because of this loss. You thought you might have lost them forever. So that is very interesting. Let's see what other cards we have. The Tower. Now, you don't have to be scared about the Tower, especially if it comes in a reading where we're asking what blessing is the 2024 bringing. Indeed, we also have the Five of Pentacles that in reverse carries a much more positive meaning than the upright card. Because when it's upright, it talks about someone feeling lost and confused, left out in the cold, abandoned, doesn't have any help from friends or family, perhaps feels broke or is broke, whether that is emotionally or physically or materially. Maybe someone that has lost a job, lost a house, lost a relationship, lost friendship, and doesn't really know how to pick themselves up. But when it's in reverse, it does speak about receiving help from others or realizing that there are more opportunities. Indeed, they are walking in the midst of a snowstorm in front of a church which has all these pentacles, and it could help them. They would have a nice warm place to protect them and give them some material help, but they're not accepting it there, you see. But when it's in reverse, they are. Okay, so this is coming out of that place. It could even be coming out of a victim mentality, which is always really good for us. The Tower does speak about a sudden change for sure, but it is a change that is meant for you. It doesn't happen against you. So the Tower has the purpose to remove any shaky foundation that are not holding you safely. Okay, so it could be that whatever, because this is on top of the Ten of Pentacles, it could be that the place in which you're living now, it is not a safe and solid structure. Maybe there is mold in the house. Maybe there are cracks. Maybe the roof is not safe anymore. Maybe there are holes in the ground. Maybe I don't know, like the I don't know, like there's no really, there's not there's mice in the house. There's no really point for me to go more detail. You get the gist. So it feels like, yes, they're gonna have to let go of it, and it's gonna be a bit sudden and unexpected, but eventually, it will bring to the Ten of Pentacles. So yes, sometimes to embrace good things, we have to let go of the things that we are attached to and that we associate to safety and comfort, even though there's something much better out there for us. Okay, so expect this sudden change, but it's not gonna happen to make you feel like you've lost everything. Okay, so that's another point of view of this Five of Pentacles. It could be that after this Tower moment happened, you initially will feel like you've been so unlucky and the world has been so unfair, universe has been so unfair towards you, you don't know what to do, where to start again. But this card is telling you where the work needs to be done. Get out of that victim mentality and start accepting help or asking for help, because it is absolutely fine. It doesn't mean that you matter any less than other people. It doesn't give them any reasons to judge you, and if they do, is because they were doing it before of this event anyway, and they were not the right people for you. So the right people will help you, and there's no shame about it. Okay, so I feel we are ready now for the tea leaves. We have the first card. A sincere wish will be granted. I can't believe we're getting this card. We had, like I said earlier, all wishes being granted with the Nine of Cups, which is so nice to have it confirmed again with the tea leaves. Then the second card is dog protection from a powerful friend. That's amazing. So if this event is gonna really disrupt your life, that King of Swords that we saw underneath here could be the person that is going to be giving you money. When we saw as well the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which is like I said, is an action from the Ace of Swords to be giving to someone else. Excuse the interruption, but the camera stopped working, as well as the second light that I had here on the side, so perhaps you can see some changes in the lights, but bear with me, we're nearly at the end of it. So yes, where is it, the dog? Definitely feels like if there's gonna be a sudden change in your life, it's gonna happen for a good reason, and you're going to be receiving help, like we said, both from the Five of Pentacles, from the King of Swords as well, that could be representing another person in a position of authority that is coming there to offer you some material help. And yes, we have that confirmed as well by the dog over there. Let's see what other card we have. Bird flying, news is on the way. That is very nice. So like we said earlier, if you were hoping to get your house renovated, that could be the news that the house is finally ready, you can move in. Or it could be that news about the inheritance or some money coming in, or the news about this friend coming back from your life. So definitely something new is coming into your life. Oh my goodness, I'm absolutely shocked. I didn't look at these cards before when I picked them up. So this is Broom, new home, new attitude. Beautiful. So again, this feeling that you might be moving into a new house, or a house that has been renovated. Take care with the bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. That's very interesting. So this is a warning, and you know what, it makes sense, because if you do get a big sum of money, you might have people that want to trying to trick you or scam you, or they might feel entitled to get some of it as well. It could even be people closer than you think, some type of relatives and things like that. So yes, be very careful, especially who you are sharing this news with. We have boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. That's interesting because it's a very nice advice, especially when you're receiving a prediction that is so beautiful, and you might be feeling like, oh, you know what, this year I can just sit on my beautiful sofa and everything is going to happen for me. No, you actually have to work for it as well. So that is a good reminder. We have thank card, celebration, fun and enjoyment. So make sure to make some space for this as well, and to not just work really hard. And I feel that, yeah, there's not much hard work in this reading at all. I feel that there is a lot of work that you have done in the past already, and you are bearing the fruits of it. So finally, this is a time for you to finally sit down and relax and enjoy the wine from the harvest, that you have made out of the beautiful grape harvest, for example. That is the feeling, a beautiful celebration. You can finally enjoy life a bit more. There is door opportunities are waiting for you, which is always nice to hear. So yeah, be open if there is a friend, a colleague, a family member, that is offering some type of new job opportunities, or new type of partnership for a particular artistic project or trip. Try to say more yeses this year, okay? Because the universe really is trying to offer you something new this year. That's what I'm seeing. Chain of events that will affect your life with this chain. So I feel that your life can be changed very quickly this year for the better, okay? So after after this sudden change and you finally pick yourself up and accept friends from others, I feel that one after the other, you're going to be receiving so many new doors opening up for you, and you're going to feel so shocked about the abundance that life is going to shower you with, okay? So again, very good reminder to put effort in this as well. Step into your power with the Magician and the Wolf and the King of Swords as well. Accept a position of authority if if someone is offering that to you. You definitely have the skills and abilities to do so. Try to direct all of your energy in a positive way. So if you have, for example, lots of physical energy, because the course can talk about that as well, maybe you can go for a new boxing course so that you can spend that energy in a healthy way, rather than, I don't know, just transforming all of that energy into anger or frustration, or I don't know how else, or yeah. So yeah, those are the beautiful advice that I'm seeing here. Purify yourself from the past. So if there's any old beliefs that is holding you back to a different reality, like if you were raised in a family that was very poor, there were not many opportunities, you were running a really tight, your parents were running a really tight ship, and there was not much space for you to dream. I feel like you have to remove all of that mentality and embrace a more abundant one, okay? Like there is a so-called lucky girl syndrome, which I don't know why is only lucky girl and not lucky boy, and not lucky people in general. But there is that thing going on in social media right now where if you feel that you're always going to be lucky no matter what, then you're only going to attract positive experiences, which is something that I definitely recommend, okay? So I'm so happy for your year. I keep mispronouncing this word, so sorry about that. And let me know in the comments down below if this has brought some guidance and clarity for you, if it resonated with you, if it made sense. I always love to hear from you guys, and I'll answer to each one of your comments. I am here whenever you need a private reading or to order a Noam set, and I can't wait to see you again in the next video. Don't forget to support this channel if you have liked the content. There's so many ways that you can use, so whichever resonates more with your soul and your beliefs, you can find plenty of ways as well in the info box. So sending a big hugs and hope to see you very soon. Have a wonderful 2024.